Good morning, everyone. It's Glen Kellaway coming to you from the basement. It is Sunday morning. Hopefully, a very peaceful Sunday morning. It's been a rough week in the YouTube vinyl community. Too much controversy, man. I hope everyone just calms down now, and we've all done our thing, and I'm proud of some of it. And some of it I'm not proud of, but I want to thank everybody for supporting me yesterday. And that's all I got to say about that. I want to get on to just talking music because that's really what I want to do. And I retired 3 years ago, and my last couple of years of working were I was working for people, but everything changed. I was working for people I didn't respect, and I didn't think they respected me, and it was just a tough couple of years. And I promised when I retired that I would remove all the crap and all the negative people in my life, and I've done a good job of doing that, and I'm going to keep it that way. So I just want to move on and talk positively and share a passion for music that is the reason why you watch and the reason why I do this. So that's enough. I thought because, well, Paul McCartney has been a bit of a topic this week with the lyrics book coming out and discussion back and forth, who wrote what and whatever. I thought that I would rank my top 10 Paul McCartney solo albums. I love Paul and John. John's been my hero since 1964. I mean, he's an important figure in my life. It's crazy for a person that you've never met to have that big a space in your heart, but he does. And I've grown to admire Paul's work over the years. When they first broke up, I was a John guy, and I liked some of Paul's stuff. It was not, but going back over the years, and I think Paul's work has stood the test of time and improved with age in a lot of cases. So let's go through. My number 10 is a CD or an album, whatever. When I hear other people talk about it, it doesn't get a lot of love. Flowers in the Dirt. I really like this album, but I really only like about 2/3 of it. But the 2/3 are fantastic, so it's going to make my top 10. This is the album when was collaborating with Elvis Costello, so a few co-writes. But the opening track, My Brave Face, I love. I like Rough Ride. What the other one? Put It There is a beautiful song. Figure of Eight, I really like. This one is a great song. There's enough amazing songs on this to put this in my top 10. Flowers in the Dirt. Number nine. Another album that gets very little love, but if you go back and listen to it and give it another try, it's a pretty darn good album. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Really, really a fine work from Paul. So, Jenny Wren is on here, which is a really nice song. There's I can't think of other ones that really. Fine Line, the first song's a great song. Fine Line between Chaos and Creation. It's a good album. If you've ignored it because people have panned it, go give it a listen if you're a Paul fan. Another one, I think this is justifiably in the top 10. I think it might make a few people's, is Flaming Pie. This was a really solid album from Paul. It is, the songs we were singing is a good song. The World Tonight, I Can See the World Tonight. Some Days is a great song. Calico Skies is nice. Flaming Pie is a cool song. Souvenir. It's a pretty solid album from Mr. McCartney. He makes number 8 on my list. Number 7 is one of Paul's latest albums. When it came out, I totally ignored it. I thought, this album's going to suck. And then I bought it used, a used CD, and after a couple of listens, my ears are perking up, and I'm going, this is a pretty good record. And then I'm listening more and more, and I go, this is a really good record. It is a really good record. What else can I say? Egypt Station, I really love this one. It's excellent. I'm gonna grab the vinyl one day. Um, yeah, fantastic effort from Paul. I really like, I'll give an honorable mention to McCartney 3, which was his most recent one after this, and that's good too. Here's another one that came out in the 70s that I was kind of soured on Paul at this time, and I thought, nah. And I don't know why. He had a TV special on that got kind of panned, and I think around the same time, and unless my memory's out a bit. But anyway, regardless, I kind of ignored this album. Um, Wildlife. Then I watched my friend Norman Maslov do a watched Mazzy's channel. Norman Maslov is one of the best channels on YouTube. And Mazzy said he picked this as one of his top McCartney albums. I think he was doing a thing on his favorite Beatles solo albums, combining them all, and Wildlife made it pretty close to the top. And I thought I got to give this a shot because Mazzy and I have pretty similar tastes in music. And I went out and bought a copy of it, and I went, "It's a pretty good record." It is a bit bop, and which is kind of a little ditty, I guess, a guitar kind of ditty. I'm trying to see the names of the songs; they're not written down here. But anyway, Wildlife made number 6 on my list. Number 5. Now we're getting to the meat. These are the ones that 5 to 1 to me are just epic, solid albums. Every one could be number 1 in my books. Band on the Run. Still a classic album. I've never got sick of 1 second of this album. I love it. Band on the Run. Just a big accomplishment for Paul. My favorite tracks are probably Let Me Roll It. I like Picasso's Last Words. 1984 is an awesome ending to the album. It's just so well done. Band on the Run. Number 5. Number 4, which used to be my number 2. It's moved down, but not because I don't love it. McCartney. Here's another album that came out to not great critical acclaim, except for Maybe I'm Amazed. Um, this was Paul just kind of taking things he'd been working on and stuff, and during the Beatles breakup, and then when things were getting ugly, he retreats to his farm, and he goes to the studio and does all this on his own, plays the drums and the bass and the guitar and the vocals, and it's a really charming album, and definitely grown in stature for me over the years. One of my favorites. Like I said, it used to be my number 2. This is one that's shot right up the charts for me. Another album I listened to and put it away. To tell you the truth, I have a vinyl copy of it, and I bought it used, and it was warped. I didn't realize when I bought it, so I didn't get too much play. But I have heard the album over the years, and just didn't really pay much attention to it. But I have been listening to this album quite a bit, and it is fantastic. What a great album. Red Rose Speedway. Love it. It's shot right up to number 3. Knocked McCartney down a couple of pegs. And yeah, there's... and if you're interested in the CDs, like I would love to have the big box set of this, but I haven't got $400. But the 2 record set is really good. It gives you a lot of the demos and outtakes, which are really good. So and extra tracks. Number 2. I've always loved this album from the minute I bought it. Venus and Mars. Some people say it's dated. I don't think it's dated at all, and I don't think there's a bad song on this album. It starts out with that Venus and Mars, and then the Rock Show song, which is cool. What's that guitar by Jimmy Page or whatever? Lovin' Songs, beautiful song. Magneto and Titanium Man. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but it's a cool song. Letting Go is great. Medicine Jars, fantastic song. I think that's more Denny Lane. Call Me Back Again's great. Listen to What the Man Said is a song when it was a single I didn't like, and now I think it's fantastic. I believe it's Alan Toussaint who did the horn arrangement on that in New Orleans. and Treat Her Gently and Lonely Old People and Crossroads. Fantastic. Now, like I said about the bonus tracks, if you buy this 2 CD set, Junior's Farm's on here, um, which is an amazing song. Yeah, just fantastic. My number two. My number one, Ram. Ram is a album again when it came out, not to critical acclaim. I guess this kind of ignited the feud between Paul and John, the songwriting feud, where they used songs as weapons instead of guns. That's not a bad idea. Everybody remember that. Um, Too Many People pissed John off, and he wrote How Do You Sleep and the whole thing. But anyway, Ram, when it came out, was not critically acclaimed, but it has grown to be regarded, I think, as probably one of the top 2 or 3 albums in McCartney's catalog. Too Many People, like I said, starts off the album. Interesting, he started it with that song. Ram On's great. Uncle Albert and Admiral Halsey, I've always loved that song. Smile Away's cool. Heart of the Country. Monkberry Moon Delight. What a vocal on that. Eat at Home, Long Haired Lady, Ram On, and Backseat of My Car is an amazing song to close out the album. McCartney Ram, number one. So that's my top 10 McCartney albums. This afternoon at 4 o'clock, go to Canadian Stud Muffins channel. We're doing a live chat. We're going to be talking about 10 bad album covers. We're all picking 10 bad album covers. And so I think it's going to be somewhat lighthearted and fun. And you're all welcome. And that's all I got to say. Peace, everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And I thank you so much for all your support. Bye.